Hey everybody, Zach Joyner here for Spidey-Do.com, Spidey Radio Network. Wanted to give a kind of an update as well as talk about some of the new stuff that came and was announced today. Quick, brief news segment. I thought I'd cover it here on the Spidey-Do channel. Minor update. The site is still being worked on right now. Hopefully we'll get some more updates over the next day or so. We're getting close. It's looking like the site will be back up. I was hoping it was going to be back up this week, but it's not yet. And until the site's back up, I don't want to be posting any new like main show content. Obviously, we had the Marvelous Women pilot episode that was live streamed earlier this week. If you haven't checked that out, I really highly encourage you to do so. So obviously, the Marvelous Women podcast is a podcast that is really, really good. I'm really excited for it. Update on the experience. Episode 3 will be dropping hopefully next Friday. I will keep you guys posted. Again, we're waiting on the website to get back up. Clone Saga Chronicles will have a new episode soon. And then whenever the site's back up, Spectacular Radio will be launching very, very soon. So that's all the updates I have in terms of that. Let's talk some Marvel Legends. So PulseCon 2020 day 1 had some reveals today, and I'm going to share my screen right quick because I'm going to show you what all was revealed. A few new legends were revealed. The second wave of the Avengers game series, basically based off of the Avengers video game that dropped earlier. I think it was this month. So they released a wave. They had Captain America. They had, I think, an Iron Man. They had Kamala Khan. So that is the second series of it is going to be coming out, I guess, at the end of this year. And so there's several reveals that I want to point out. One, Kang the Conqueror. Now they talked about him on the live stream, but Kang was a character that was done in the early days of the Marvel Legends line. And so that's what he looks like in package. He comes with the Joe Fixit Hulk, which is, if you're a fan of the Hulk, is a very popular version of the character. Really good looking sculpt. I like him. It looks unique. It looks different. It's very, very good. I'm excited for it. It's one of those ones that I feel like is a figure that I didn't know I wanted until I saw it. But he's kind of on my list to eventually get. The classic Falcon. This guy looks legit. It looks like they're using some of the parts from the Spider-Man wave. It looks like they're using at least the top body. Really, really well done. Love the details of the sculpt. This is the 70s version of Falcon. This is the classic version of the Falcon. Long overdue. I don't know if they've I think they might have done one of Falcon. I'll have to go back and double check. I'm doing this kind of off the cuff live. So apparently this is going to be available in December. So late in the year 2020. So really, really good. Let's see. Also, if you haven't got your Silk yet, the PulseCon exclusives are out. They talked about this during San Diego, but you got this Marvel Legends Logan and Charles Xavier figures. The Hellfire Club collection is also available. That's those two looks like they're still out there. Some pre-order Black Series Heroes of Endor. So you got Han and looks like Luke. Lord Dakin figure, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from the comics verse. So we'll talk about the Marvel Legends. So those are the two Marvel Legends series. Again, going back to the new arrivals. Let me go to the series. Sorry, guys. Fantastic Four. If you have not seen this one, if you happen to miss out on the Doctor Doom, they're going to be doing a re-release. This is going to be a retro card. Has a few extra accessories. Very much the classic version of Doom. So if you like the modern look of Doom, I'd encourage you to go hunt down the Fantastic Four wave Doom that came out. So yeah, that definitely one of those that you want to check out. So back to Marvel Retro, they're coming out with some 3.75 inch collections where you got Black Panther and Iron Man, Black Panther, Captain America, looks like Cyclops and Iron Man. You got Spider-Man and Electro. Looks really, really cool. So really kind of an exciting thing. These are going to be $20, which is a great value for the amount of, for what you're getting. You got the classic Art Deco type design. That's I think is really sweet. So let's go Pulse. Sorry guys, trying to navigate this Hasbro Pulse site is kind of a bear. So it looks like the Logan, this one has sold out, so you can't even get them, which is crazy to me. All right, Marvel. Let's go to Marvel right quick. So, what was it? The only exclusives. There we go. Hasbro PulseCon 2020. It's going to be tomorrow. Will be day 2. Start streaming at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central Time on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So definitely going to be checking that out. Where is it? Hasbro Marvel panel. So yeah, they discussed some exciting news. Let me go on here, and man, I'm failing at this really bad. If you haven't picked up your Hellfire Club Guard, they have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive. So they're basically priced to be army builders. So $14.99 for those. The Silk fan vote, basically, this is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. If you have not picked that up, I highly encourage you to do it. Marvel Series Thunderstrike. Now, Thunderstrike and Jostica, you might have seen her just a second ago. This is the first time they've ever done a Thunderstrike, and as a friend of the site would say, hell yeah. Ron, friends, I don't know if you're watching this live stream right now, but they are making a Thunderstrike figure. Looks really good. Comes with a Joe Fixit Hulk head. Got some great. Got the like the leather details. The costume looks pretty good. That's what the back of the box is going to look like. Kevin Masterson follows the footsteps of his idol Thor because the world still needs heroes. Yeah, so this wave includes an alternate Iron Man, alternate Captain America, Jostica, who has never been collected in Marvel Legends form ever. So that's pretty cool. Something that's completely new and different. Oh, come on. There we go. So, yeah, you can pre-order her. That's what the Iron Man looks like. Looks like you can officially get an electronic Stormbreaker for $159.99. So if you're a Thor cosplayer and want to get the officially licensed Hasbro Stormbreaker, that's pretty cool. So these are all up for pre-order. Going to be being released in December later on this year. Those are the I'm looking for Fire. They announced Firestar, and I'm looking for the Firestar. So I'm going to jump over to marvelousnews.com right quick. So, all right. These are the official images from the Joe Fixit wave that came. Well, yeah. Come on. All right. So this is the panel. This is from the panel. You can check it out, I think, on YouTube. So one of the things that they talked about was they're going to be the next wave of Spider-Man Marvel Legends. So that's what everybody's, I'm sure, trying to get me to say. Like, we're talking about the Marvel's Legends. So they're going to do two for 2021. They're going to do Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse and Ghost Spider from with Spider-Ham from Into the Spider-Verse, and Stiltman will be the Build-A-Figure. The leg extension for Stiltman will be packed with Army Build Hand Ninja. There will be a couple more figures for this wave. So you have the Hand Ninja, you got Miles Morales and Ghost Spider. These were kind of rumored. I don't have the rumors in front of me, but I heard that they were going to be basically doing this Into the Spider-Verse because they really didn't get a chance to do that. The Spider-Gwen coming with Spider-Ham is awesome. It comes with that stylized version of Spider-Ham. I have the regular Spider-Ham, so I'm kind of torn on whether or not I want it. The Miles I'll probably end up getting. So we also have Arcade is coming in 2021, as is Dormammu. They're part of an all bad guy wave. So I'm kind of like, there's a part of me because like Nick Spencer's used Arcade lately. I kind of want Arcade. Okay, so Retro Gamic is coming as well as Rogue. I'm going to go on my little rant here. Rogue was one of the characters that is now one of the hardest figures, most expensive figures to find. She was part of I think, maybe the Juggernaut wave. They've since done the re-release of the Juggernaut wave, and because of that, most people have gotten that Juggernaut because they packed it with Colossus, so you get the classic Colossus with Juggernaut. And I ended up selling my Rogue because I was hard up for money at the time and I really needed some cash. And I regret selling that Rogue because she's literally one that and about maybe the Archangel, and that's it, that I don't have of the Jim Lee X-Men run team. In fact, it's right there's the X-Men shelf. I'll post these up on Spidey Dude social media. Probably in the next day or two. But yeah, the fact that it's a Target exclusive frustrates me to no end because I can never find any Target exclusives. I'll go to 3 to 4 to 5 different Targets, never can find it. And I just, yeah. So while I already have the Gambit that came out a little bit ago, that's kind of the classic Jim Lee. The Gambit, basically different head, I think, some slight repaints on the body. I'll try to see if I can pull up some images here in a little bit. They also did Walgreens Thanos Lives with Dark Silver Surfer. They're going to do a comic-based Thanos to celebrate the anniversary of the Infinity War comics. From the pictures that I've seen, this Thanos is going to kind of be. I didn't hate the Walmart exclusive Thanos. I ended up selling him too. I've bought and sold a lot of figures over the years, but yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'd like to have a Thanos. I'd love to have an Arcade, but the final reveal was Firestar, and we've had the Iceman, we've had Iceman, we had Spidey. We need the third of the Amazing Friends. So she's coming in 2021. That was the last thing they revealed. They've been teasing this Stiltman stuff since pretty much, I think, New York Comic Con. It's not quite been as bad as the teases of the Sentinel, but this HasLab Sentinel has been fully funded, so a lot of people are really excited about that. So the arms and legs apparently are from the Kingpin Build-A-Figure, which makes sense. This Joe Fixit is based on the game. So I will bet you $5 that in late 2021 or early 2022, a classic Joe Fixit is going to be being released. Like the one that looks directly from the comics. It just screams a GameStop or a online, Big Bad Toy Store, Dorkside Toys, that type of re-release. I mean, they did that with Kingpin. It just screams it. Like, find the classic 90s Hulk packaging and put Joe Fixit in there, and I think it'll be really good. So apparently it's got a photoreal unmasked head with the stealth cap. First non-real person figure to get the photoreal treatment, which is kind of weird. So yeah, the Goon Troop Builder will be up for pre-order on Pulse at 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern, so it's up there right now. So I would definitely try to get that. they're talking about doing the 616 docuseries coming to Disney. Hasbro will be featured in it. So that's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to more of the Marvel stuff on Disney Plus. If you haven't checked that out, I highly encourage you to do so. Apparently, WandaVision has literally broke the internet and has gotten more views than even Infinity War did, which is just insanity to me. So, yeah, let me see if I can. I'm going to not share my screen for a second. I'm going to try to see if I can find some images, maybe from Facebook. If you guys got any comments, we got some comments coming in. All right. So, oh, wrong one. Please tell me Spider-Gwen isn't called Spider. Yes, she is called Ghost Spider. Hobby, that is a thing. Lang, the early series of Marvel Superhero Wars. Yeah, so they're based on the Kenner line of books. Kang, yeah. So, yeah, is that the 70s Falcon? Are you sure? What? No, that looks like the 70s Falcon. Try the Foosh. Oh yeah, let me go to the Foosh. Thank you, Greg. Foosh.com. If you haven't checked them out, I highly encourage you to do so. I wish I was more excited with these Marvel 11s than I am. That's because I legitimately point my action figure collecting is where I choose. Well, and I understand that. The fact that for me, like the Silk is one that I would want. Like that and Firestar. There's only a handful truly, and this is me not trying to be a jerk. There's only a few handful that I really want. And all right, so I'm loading up the image. So I'm going to share my screen. This is what Firestar is going to look like. And this is from thefoosh.com that did that. I'm going to pull you off, Vinkman. That is going to be the Firestar. I'm excited for this one. This one is one that legitimately I'm like, okay, yeah, this is one that's like, okay, this has been sorely lacking. There's only a handful of figures that I feel like, and me and Greg are going to sit down one of these days, and I'm going to literally break down, okay, which ones have they made Marvel Legends of, which ones need updates, and when we eventually do a full action figure centric episode, I'm going to sit down and break it down for everybody, so it'll be a little bit more better prepared than this. But yeah, that's from the Foosh. I already showed you. Here's Jostica. That is what she looks like. She's never had an action figure before, so that's kind of crazy to me that we've gotten this deep into with whole Avengers waves and everything like that. There is another one that, but the fact that she's never had an action figure all through the years, considering, is kind of crazy to me. But it's really cool. So this is what the Spider-Man Wave 1 looks like. That's Miles Morales, kind of mid costume change. So I'm down. Like this is different enough for me. Like the last release of Miles Morales, not counting the Venomized Miles Morales, I had no desire to get because I already had the Miles Morales that they did. The two Ultimate Spider-Man, and you had Peter and Miles. So like I'm not down for this at all. This is what Stiltman looks like. The fact that he's going to have, you can basically just make his legs. People are going to be selling those legs like crazy. But the fact that they're putting the leg extensions in with the hand ninjas, because nobody, like, to me, you don't just buy one. You buy like 5 because you want to make that hand stuff. Like there's a part of me that like I would love to get it. This is my 90s coming out. I would get a Carolyn Trainer Ock with a stunner and a bunch of hand ninjas with Doc Ock laying on a table and just, with a sheet covered him up. That's me, because I actually like that story, which I'll have to cover in a podcast one of these days. So there is Ghost Spider. She's got the kind of the side haircut. You also got, of course, Spider-Ham himself, the more stylized version of Spider-Ham. There's the ninja. There's the hand ninja right there. Looking pretty good. I cannot complain about this. This is also an image of how tall this thing can get. I mean, look, that's like that can be 3 feet tall. That's crazy to me how tall that thing can get. So bring on the bad guys. Here he is, the one that Paul loves to hate. I would buy this for Paul just to send it to him because I know how much he loves arcade. That's a tease for a future episode of Spidey Dude Experience. We'll talk about him later. So that's what he looks like. Dormammu kind of looks like he's comic based. This is I never got the full Dormammu. This is the classic Dormammu. It looks like this is like the 70s Dormammu. So I'm kind of like, all right, I'm down. There's the Thanos figure. I hope he has more than just the snap hand. Like that's one of the but this looks straight up out of the comics. So it's really kind of nice that they even included the colors on this to show you that this is different, how different this is going to be. If you're X-Men fan, okay, here's my okay. Now that I've finally seen this figure, because I saw some really crappy low res images from Facebook because Facebook likes to compress the hell out of images. I'm not sure about this face. I'm sure it would grow on me. I think I like the head sculpt a little better on the other Rogue, but from the neck down, she's the exact same. And of course, you have the hand swap where she's got the unmasked hand. You got the glove. This is what they teased a while back. This is one of the most sought after figures because the thing is with the female figs is they seem to go quickly because there's only one or two. And there's people, and I've actually met some people that they only collect the female figs. They don't collect anything else. They collect the female figures and that's it. So, yeah, better off paying the eBay tax for Target exclusives. I did that this summer with the Cobra Island way. And I understand that. So like I say, Bigman, I understand. So I loved keep buying, but I also like to complete. Well, and that's where, the collector's market, I want me another. I found a great deal on a Mayfex Spider-Man, and it was a disaster. So I always am leery about not ordering it directly from eBay, ordering it from eBay. Have the Rogue from the Juggernaut way. I don't know where I put them. They're okay. That's the crappy set. So, check the end table. Hi to Sarah, everybody.
Hi.
Okay. So at this point, might just focus. Yeah, I mean, look, like the Firestar, I'm down for a custom Firestar that he gave to me. So yeah, like a lot of people, I think and this is the thing about the Marvel Legends guys. They follow the community. They look at what people do to customize. It's fun. Okay. Love you. Yeah, like I'll give you a classic example because I can reach him right here. This figure is 100% because of the mod market. And like people went and found the Old Man Logan figure, took his arms, replaced the hands, put the jacket on him, and that's straight up. Oh, she's already left. sorry, Penguin. But that is a classic example of them taking people that were already doing the mod and were like, okay, we're just going to release this ourselves because it's a great idea. Plus, in that particular 3-pack, you could place the classic 90s Jean Grey in there with another Wolverine because that's what everybody demands. There's a lot of Wolverine. Like Wolverine is probably once again the most most him and Iron Man are probably the most done, and probably Spider-Man would be number 3. But yeah, so again, highly customized. I would have, made her probably using a Rogue. You could have taken the jacket off of Rogue and replaced her with some other female arms and moved on. I don't like how long her fingers are, but other than that, I'm really super ecstatic and excited for what they wanted. But like, yeah, I mean, Firestar, home run. I honestly think that's a home run for everybody. So this is what the Gambit looks like. Again, a little bit different head sculpt. I think this might have been based on the 90s show because there was some slight changes. I do like the card that he has. I like, with the current, this is him with the throwing card. They just make enough tweaks where you're like, man, I should have waited for Gambit. But there's one of those things where you're like, oh man, you don't go in expecting them to do a re-release like this. So I love the retro carding. This really makes my heart happy. I hate that I don't get Build-A-Figures, but I also like the fact, like, I would have much rather this been a GameStop or something exclusive. Like, it just seems like with every exclusive, no matter what it is, whether it's Walgreens, it's a shot in the dark. If you're going to be able, if they allow it to be ordered online, then that's fine. But some of the retailers aren't allowing that to be done, and so that's where these get so hard to find. And like Greg said, you got to pay the eBay tax. So yeah, still my childhood. So okay, I 100% get that too. I think I misread your comment earlier, Vinkman, so I want to address it. If I still had, I played the crap out of my 90s figs, so they're beat up, and for me, yeah. Dude, frankly, I don't collect nearly as much Marvel comics as I used to. Right now, I'm just basically getting Venom, Spider-Man, and Black Cat, and that's it. Like, I'm debating on Nonstop Spider-Man just because I may have to review it for the experience, and we go, and that's, that's okay. I may not get that I may get that digital only and not get floppies to go with it. So I'm down for that. We got 3 people. So we got 2 people watching on Facebook, and then Vinkman's watching on YouTube. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe this video if you like it, because we are up to 36 subscribers. So as I talked about at the beginning of the video, website update. I'm going to make myself full screen right quick. And you're exactly right, Vinkman. 100%. So what's going on with the website? So we're trying to get all the back end of the website working correctly, getting everything cleaned out, cleared out, so we can get everything transferred. And we're right at the cusp of when we're supposed to renew our domain. So it's kind of one of those things where our domain's supposed to be renewed October, I think, 4th. So I got to get with Fat Cow, and so there's going to be some phone calls and emails that are flying fast and furious. So as soon as I know more, I will let you know. But hopefully this time next week, we will be back. I'll release episode 3 of the experience, and we'll move on from there. It gives me a little more time to edit too. It's been a crazy week, but yeah. Plus, I've got my finals next week, so for my first class. So fingers crossed. Every 5 weeks, if you see me getting a little more gray hair, it's because of the fact that I'm a full-time student. So there's that. But definitely ready to get back in the saddle. We've got lots of shows that are in the can or going to be in the can very, very soon. And I am all for it. So, complete original Adventures of Kenner Star Wars. Listen, dude, like there is so and look, I'm not a Star Wars like fanboy. I liked Star Trek when I was younger. I was a TNG kid. Remember watching Star Trek, really being fascinated because it was something that me and my dad watched together. I loved Patrick Stewart as Jean-Luc Picard. So whenever he got cast as Professor X, I I remember telling my dad, he's like, "Well, that's just a no-brainer." So yeah, I am very, very, very excited. I'm interested to see. So now we know where 4 of the 6 or 7 figures are going to be for Stiltman. I'm trying to to me, Stegeron is one of those that. Who would you guys want to see? All 3 of you. Uh-oh. Shots fired at Greg. Greg says Trek greater than Wars. If you're a Marvel Legends collector or you're potentially looking to get in, what do you want to see the next Build-A-Figure be? Besides, obviously, we know Stiltman's going to be the early 2021 wave. They'll come out first quarter. So usually there'll be a summertime wave. Now, granted, I think prior to COVID, we were supposed to get another movie coming out. Everything's been delayed. I know that at least the Eternals wave that has been in the pipeline forever is probably going to be delayed till next year. I'm really curious if they're going to re-release that Black Widow wave. Next year, because you get things like, Bucky. So, like, Greg had a comment of Searcher is still my build figure. Let's talk Spidey. Let's just talk purely Spidey. Stegeron, I really want a re-release of the Lizard. Like, Lizard and Rhino, I think, really are the 2 that need a re-release. Fan channel exclusive. I could not figure the phrase out. Fan channel exclusive re-release. That is a must for me. Like, those are the 2 Build-A-Figures that I feel like desperately need a re-release. I have my Sandman, so I'm good. I wouldn't even mind a re-release of Absorbing Man, maybe with some different arms. But Sandman would be nice just to have one that doesn't have has arm swaps, because let's face it, it's a hard figure to pose. So Vinkman had a comment. He's one of the people that loves both Trek and Wars. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Let us know if you like these live streams too, in the comments section. But I think Stegeron is one. I don't think anybody's clamoring for a Hulk Goblin, so I don't think that'll ever get re-released in terms of Build-A-Figures. The Space Venom, I'm sure there's a segment of fans that are clamoring for that re-release of Space Venom. Yeah, like what Vinkman just said, he'd like to see a classic Ditko style Lizard. I would like to see. Here's what I would like to see. Ideal world, fan channel exclusive. I don't even dislike the body of that Lizard, but maybe a different head. To me, the head almost doesn't. It looks too much like a dinosaur. He looks too dinosaur-like. I would like maybe a Ditko / Ramita Senior Lizard, like without the teeth or whatever, and then maybe like a McFarlane style Lizard head, and you just do you can do a head swap, and basically the best Lizard that you like. Yeah, Man Spider. They've got a really good example of a Man Spider. I'm not going to grab him because if I literally touch him, it's going to literally cascade all my figures right now. He's not within reach, but that Toy Biz build like Man Spider was gorgeous. It's arguably of that first wave. Um, it literally is one of those that you know it just looks so good. I'll show I'll share my screen right quick. I mean, this is the figure and what he looks like. I mean, the fact one, holy crap, $139. But I mean that figure is just so good. The details of it, you know, the humanoid fingers where it's turning into claws, the different arms, the fact that he came with like the swamp, and then you have obviously ASM 437, which was a classic Man Spider issue. Really a great figure. I do like that they elongate the torso a little bit. I know that since they've already done the 6-arm Spidey and the doppelganger, they'll probably reuse that torso, but still, it would be a nice figure to have for that. So I dig it. I think I'm so glad that I still have him. He is one of my favorites of the original Spider-Man Classics 2001 line. I have him, and I have the McFarlane Spider-Man came out with 302. Yeah, so love him, love that figure. I think he's a really great figure. Blast from the past to childhood, right quick. There's a doppelganger. I had him. I also had Man Spider. Had them both. Thought he was awesome. I also had this guy. Does anybody remember this guy? This is from Amazing Spider-Man 2. This dude was posable. But I remember... Oh, no. Build-A-Figure Gog. Yeah, okay. I'm down. Part of me would like to see the Red Ghost in his stupid head. Yeah. Oh, I love all science fiction, anything animated to live action, because you're able to have anything and everything, have an experience that. Yeah, that's true, Matt. That is very, very true. It's the ability to, you find your fandom. So yeah. Look, I love Pizza Slice Spidey. I think he's great. He's a really great figure. Now the new retro wave, I think, is a better figure. It just seems like he's more thick. If you like the gangly type of Spidey, this Pizza Slice Spidey is for you. Oh man, there's some good stuff. There's some good stuff here. What with the Tom Holland? Why does Tom Holland have a what? Okay, all right. I gotta look at this because this just distracted me. So this is the $20.99 with a Tom Holland head sculpt. So they just threw that in there. So that's the $20.99, which that's a really good deal for that $20.99 figure. I've seen him go for like ridiculous amounts of money. So if you haven't checked it, if you haven't, jump on that eBay auction. You're welcome, person who sold that on eBay. Yeah. So this is what I ended up buying. I bought this guy, Mayfex Spider-Man, and I paid for just about that same price. And I have had nothing but problems with him. He just falls apart on me. In fact, I can show you what happens. This is what it looks like. Like, great figure. Looks really great. Great accessories. Not a huge fan of the Peter head, though. I'll be honest. The Peter head just doesn't look great. But I've lost an arm. I can't even find his arm. Comes with a really great stand. But that's a like, if that's not a knockoff, That's a really great deal. My problem is that it's from Nangyang, China. So it probably is a knockoff. So just be sure to watch out. Don't fall for the too good to be true price, because it probably is too good to be true. All right. This guy, gorgeous figure. If you can pick him up, do it, because it is probably the only thing that no, thank you. The only thing I wish he came with is crawling hands. It's my only complaint about the figure. Otherwise, he is great. The hands do not fit. If you have the pizza slice Spideys, they do not fit. Just doesn't happen. Yeah, okay. So I get that. This is, to me, the closest, this Spider-Man is the closest we've gotten to Romita Sr. I view this head as the Ditko head. This head is the Romita Sr. head. This is the closest because of it being based on the 90s show and who the art director of Marvel was at the time. It does feel like this is a Romita style of figure. To me, the posability, the changes they made to the figure in terms of the ability to pose is, put one out. Yeah, like Hobby's Mafex is gorgeous. Hobby had no problem with his Mafex. It's like when everything was still attached, it's a gorgeous figure. Gorgeous figure, Mafex is. Hands with Billionaire Spidey. Oh, okay. So they do fit. I picked it up just because of the... Look, I think there's a lot of people that did, because, for so long it's been the McFarlane eyes. In fact, I view the Pizza Slice Spidey as like a from page to figure of Camuncoli's style of Spider-Man. So yeah. My only problem with that, Greg, is that the web patterns don't necessarily match. But yeah, I can see that. Yeah, okay. But again, that's another one. If you're looking for that figure, the Billionaire Spidey, the Parker Industries Spider-Man, if you're looking for the Mary Jane from that to put the head sculpt on, good luck to you. To me, yeah. Refined, but not. Yeah. And that's true, especially Toy Biz was real bad about this. They released like three Ditko style Spider-Man, and each one was the Sentinel Wave, one was which I'll say this: the thing about that I don't like about the Toy Biz era Spider like figures is their joints were brittle as hell. I have more broken Marvel Legends. I have three. I have an Iron Man, the Ditko Spider-Man from the Sentinel Wave, and a Doctor Strange. All three of which their extremities got broken. That's insanity to me. Like, I have none of that problem with Hasbro, at least. Greg bought 2 Romita head Spidey posed fighting Green Goblin. Ditko has his posed fighting the original Sinister Six. Greg will have to post his pictures from his spider cave one of these days, because it's a gorgeous display. If only my retro head Spidey had the webs on all sides. See, and that's the. When I get the video edited, I'm going to talk about that. There's some there is paint problems. There is QC problems with the painted on webs that inevitably happens. And I think I've seen it more. This is the first time they've done painted on webs since the last retro release of the Pizza Slice Spidey. So, we'll see. Yeah, really good figures. Really good figures. Again, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're not got anybody on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @SpideyDudeRadio, Spidey Dude Network, everywhere else. So that is... All right. And just because I want to. We're gonna add a special guest who is here to talk Legends, and as I keep you guys all in suspense, is Books a Million? Is it even still open? Like, I see him on the website. I didn't even know they were still alive. Like, I didn't know. All right, so here we go. Greg's going to jump in. Yes, I do actually, and she is within reach, so I'll grab her. So, here she is. There's AJ with her bag. Bam! Hey, Greg. Hey. Welcome back. Welcome, Greg, to the stream.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can. Javi and Vickman, if you want to jump in. So there's the MJ. This is the new head sculpt.
I did that very thing as soon as I got the new head.
Yeah, I don't think anybody kept that old head. Like, it wasn't bad, but this just screams MJ to me.
I agree with you, but I've seen people who kept the old head because they like J. Scott Campbell better than John Romita Sr. Bunch of blasphemers.
Blasphemers. Oh, well, Vinkman has us. Look, Vinkman, if you want to make some cash, you can sell that MJ for a pretty penny. I'm talking.
It's gone up in value since the Romita head came out.
Yeah, a lot of it's one of those things. Once that head came out with the Gwen Stacy, it's yeah.
And if you're looking at some of the prizes of my Marvel Legends collection,
the Fing Foom, the most. That was probably the first super overpriced Build-A-Figure. And actually, I hate to say this, there is a few times where the knockoffs are just as good as the originals. The Fing Fang Foom, from everything I've read, is the knockoff is just as good for half the price as the original. Same thing with the Pizza Slice Spidey. I decided to try it out. I have both, because my original Pizza Slice Spidey, the regular Spidey head, got ate by my former dog that my ex-wife got in the divorce. And so yeah, ordered it. I thought, all right, worst to worst, I'll just farm it for parts. It was insanely cheap, but it actually was a pretty good. And Greg's gonna break out the camera. There's the original Sinister Six. My only complaint about the newer Otto is the arms. The rest of it, I have no complaints about. I'm gonna blow you up, Greg. Here, just a second. There you go. Ooh, camera very, very pixelated. But yeah, you're gonna have to take pictures, like high res pictures, and post them on our Facebook and Twitter. Or what I'll do is I'll post on the Twitter. I'll post those on Twitter.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but that's Norman on the balcony in the back holding up a goblin mask.
Yes. He got Norman customized, and the green. Yes, and that Green Goblin. Now that Green Goblin's glider is actually from the Select, right?
Toy Biz.
It's a Toy Biz Green Goblin. Yeah, they had a better glider. I'm sorry, they had a better glider. Like, the rest of the figure's great, but they had a better glider.
I like the blast.
Yeah, the blast effect. If you want to make that blast effect, it's real simple. If you can find a pointer finger and
we use one from the Cap Wolf Captain America.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you get the pointer finger from Cap Wolf, and yeah. Also, his Jonah is a customized Jonah from with what the
Ulysses Claw.
Ulysses Claw, yeah. So
I'm sure that jackal makes you happy.
Jackal always makes me happy.
But he's holding the head.
Yes, that's the best part. I do want a 90s Jackal though. I want a 90s Clone Saga wave. I don't think it'll come until
Kane.
Well, I don't honestly think it'll come until the 30th anniversary. Last year was the 25th.
You can minimize me now.
Yeah, I can do that. Big giant head of Greg Brashansky. But yeah, no, I'm gonna oh, that was the wrong button. So yeah, we got any questions, comments, concerns? We're here to answer. But yeah, I love Legends, man. So I was excited. I'm super excited for that Firestar. That to me is legit excitement because I have it's gonna make me want to go get another Iceman.
I bought the Retro Iceman a few weeks ago because I had a rumor this thing was coming. Because I figured if they announce a Firestar anytime soon, that thing is going to go up in price.
Yeah. So in fact, let's just hop on eBay for a second.
I paid $15 for it in box and package.
Yeah.
It's upstairs. I haven't added it yet. I'm going to wait for Firestar to arrive and add them both together.
Yeah, to me, ultimately, that's probably if I can find me another one of the retro waves, I might add another one. But I've got 2 Pizza Slice Spideys. I really need to get a cast, just the cast of the head, of the unmasked head, because I'd like to make a Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider one. And even a Kane, and have all the boys eating pizza.
Spider Side, there's your Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, Spider Side. Technically, I currently have 3 MJs: the spare, the one I've had the torso repainted, and a custom 70 style MJ, which is the one I'm probably going to give the new MJ hit to. Which that makes sense. That's.
Send us pictures.
Yes, yeah. Send me pictures, Vinkman. We'll post them on our social media. So I'm going to search Iceman.
Oh, that Fin Fang Foom back there, that was a gift. A birthday gift a few years ago, so that was really nice to get.
Your brother?
No.
Oh. All right, so wait, what? They repaint this guy?
Retro Iceman? I don't think so.
Yeah, hang on. This is the 1493.
That doesn't look like the one I have.
No, the one that you have is probably this one.
Yeah,
which is that's the one I have. This is from the
sticks available. Get it now. It's going to go up now that Firestar has been announced.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is that he does not stay put on that piece.
No, he doesn't
at all.
It's not a very good figure, but you're going to want it for your amazing friends.
Yeah. So I will tell you, yeah, get your Iceman today, because, yeah. So these are all the.
I'm still going to do a Tombstone in a business suit since we're talking about cartoon preferences for figures.
Well, look, hey,
he wore it in the comics.
Yeah, the Spec Spidey. Look, yeah, I would like to see. I mean, I like the Tombstone from the 90s and the late 80s, early 90s that came out. That figure, thought he was great.
It's a good figure.
Good figure.
The head sculpt and paint on it are excellent.
Yeah, it looks just like, to me, Sal Buscema's vision come to life. I'm gonna minimize.
Our pal Sal.
Good old Sal, great guy. He's just a very special guy. So yeah, definitely think that that if you haven't gotten him, that's a good. It's already kind of gone up in price because I've seen him go for like $10. Him and the Cyclops, which I got him for such a good deal that I just couldn't pass him up. And
I wish other Cyclops figures.
we have Greg. We have influenced people.
Yeah.
Just ordered a Retro Iceman.
Good man, Venkman. Good man.
Good job, Venkman. By the way, Venkman, very, very generous donator to the website, and I just can't thank him enough for what he did. Just kind of a reminder, follow us on Twitter, Spidey Radio, Spidey Dude Network on Facebook, Instagram, PayPal, and Venmo.
Still trying to figure out what to do with this thing.
Yeah, because the new one is okay. If you're a Ditko guy, you want that one. If you're a Ramita / later Mysterio guy, like I am, you might want the other one.
I like the fishbowl better on the other one. I most like the colors better on this, but they put a wash on the newer one, and the newer one just looks better.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing with that Doom. I mean, you've already ordered that Doom because you're going to put it on your sorcery shelf, but because you also ordered the Hellfire Club and
yeah,
like I'm so glad to see X-Men and Fantastic Four get figures. It's just nice. The problem is now they're
more FF.
Yeah, we need more FF. We need a She-Hulk in the classic costume. We need all those things.
Crystal and Lockjaw.
Yeah.
The Wizard.
Well, thank you so much, Venkman. Big thanks. Also to our good friend Ron Friends. Now,
didn't mean to interrupt. Go on.
No. You're good. CatSteelComics.com/friends. If you want to get a commission, that's where you go. But there is a way to get a commission, and you get to help us out as well. If you go to our PayPal at Spidey Dude Network, PayPalme.SpideyDudeNetwork is the link. I'll put the link in the comment section from everything. I try to make everything.
PayPalme.SpideyDude.
Yeah, it's Spidey Dude Network. So this is the PayPal. PayPal.me/Spidey Dude Network. That is PayPal if you want to help us out. If you already helped us out, great. Those that have liked and shared and subscribed, I am keeping tally and tabs because we do have giveaways to the things that we are giving away. Greg, do you happen to have that poster on you?
I do. It's on the other side of the room. I'll go get it.
Yeah, if you'll go get it, I'll full screen me and kind of show off the two books we got. So, going solo for a second. We got these two Spider-Girl digests. I ended up getting extra ones back in the day, and we were planning on doing some sort of giveaway anyway with Mayday Mondays, but this just seemed like an appropriate time to do it. These are the first volume of these two. This one actually has Marvel Age still on it. So this is original volume 2, like Father Like Daughter. This collects 6 through 11. 17 through 21 is collected in this one. This is volume 4. So volume 2 and volume 4, each person will have a chance to win one of those. Top donator gets a T-shirt of their choice with a design that Sarah will make that T-shirt for you. We'll get your size and everything like that. The top two donators are going to get a Ron Friends 9x12 commission. So I'm going to go solo to Mr. Greg Bashansky. This is the poster. This is given to Greg by Victor Cook. It is gorgeous. This is very rare. This is Attack of the Lizard. This is on DVD. The on DVD 99. You won't be able to find this poster. If you like Spectacular Spider-Man, this is the poster you want in your room. I have the 10th anniversary poster behind me, with that Greg generously gave me.
And you get Robert Englund to autograph it right under Vulture if you ever run into Freddy Krueger.
Exactly. If you go to like a horror convention, you can get Robert Englund, Vulture to sign it. This is the 10th anniversary gathering that they did. These were limited edition posters as well. Greg and I both have that poster, but we also wanted to. Iceman just fell down. Weird.
It's a crappy figure, but you need it for your amazing friends.
Yes, very much so. My house is haunted. It's fine. But yeah, no, definitely check out that. Greg's going to send me a good picture of that. We'll post that on our social media. I know our Spectacular fandom for Spectacular Radio will enjoy this poster. So that's definitely one. So that poster, the 2 digests, the Green Goblin retro wave figure is going to be also included. Giveaway on that one. I haven't decided if I'm going to throw in more giveaways, but definitely if you guys want more free swag from us, let us know. I have a few extra Spider-Girl issues that I'm willing to part with, some extras. Because I almost completed my run of Spider-Girl. I am missing literally 1 issue. And I need to replace another. So my next quest.
Oh, what the hell? I'll throw this into the pile.
Oh, wow. So Marvel Masterworks, Stan Lee, John Romita. That is a very nice masterwork. Greg graciously going to offer that's classic John Romita senior artwork. If you haven't picked that thing up, that's kind of the newer design too, so it's really gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just got all the omnibuses, so I figured what I need this for.
Yeah, there you go. So Vinkman has sent me images. I don't know if he's cool with me sharing them yet, but oh, wait, let me go back. Based on Green Goblin Lives Again. Yeah, that's definitely 70s. So, yeah. But no, that's really cool. If he's good with me, if he's good with me showing those off, I will do that right quick.
Another enticement. Granted, there's pages in here out of order, but
ooh, is that the one from the 80s?
Yes, it is. I think so. Anyway, it was $10.95 at the time. Let me take a look. Writer Peter David, Rich Buckler penciler, editor-in-chief, our old buddy Tom DeFalco.
Wow. That's a hard to find trade. Well, yeah, and if you are following the Spencer run, which that's my latest addition to the wall, is ASM 850 poster. So okay.
And look, a very young Peter David.
Hang on just a second, Greg.
No offense to Peter David, we love you.
That is his MJ 70s MJ.
That's definitely the 70s.
Yeah, definitely, and it's based on. Oh wait, wrong button. This outfit from Amazing Spider-Man. I think that's the return of the Green Goblin. So, yeah, the Ross Andrew era Mary Jane. So that's really kind of cool.
Yeah,
got to dig that, man. Dig that very much.
I dig it.
If you like action figures, the Floosh is one of those nice places to go. But yeah, so we will add this to the pile. I'm going to solo you there, Greg. Marvel Masterwork and The Death of Gene DeWolf. These are two very enticing additions, and we will get those mailed to you as soon as humanly possible. The Death of Gene DeWolf, like, if I wasn't having that given away, I'd buy that from Greg. But
I bought the hardcover recently, so it's got this and a second Gene DeWolf story in there, but this is still a collector's item.
Yeah, it is. It's a collector's item. It's been read, but like
I'm not going to BS anyone. I'm perfectly fine disclosing why I'm willing to give it up, but still, it's cool to have.
Yeah. By the way, if you follow us on Twitter, you'll see that I did post Miss Angelica Jinx, on Twitter. So I will. Show you.
I get that joke.
Yep. If you've never watched A Firestar Is Born, I watched the VHS. It was glorious.
It's on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, it is. It is on Disney Plus. So Amazing Friends. So yeah, that's us explaining their sites down. Hey, there's us. There's me right there. Miss Angelica Jinx. There's right there on Twitter. So twitter.com/SpideyDudeRadio. Because I'm gonna wrap this up, Greg. Instagram.com/SpideyDude Network. Yeah. I have changed the Facebook. If you go to /Spidey Radio Network, it's not going to pull up. It's Spidey Dude Network. Trying to streamline everything to make things a little easier for those that want to share the sites. And yeah, if you go on there, if you follow us on the social medias, right there, there's that is the Marvelous Women debut with Sarah and with Kelly. So really excited for that. Venkman actually has that same Gene DeWolf trade. So he's one or two hardcovers away from owning all the collected editions from the 80s and 90s. Venkman did something very cool for me. And I'm going to point. He got me this. I've always wanted this trade. I love this trade. When I got the sixth Ben Reilly Epic Book trade, I was always hoping that it would have the extra pages in here. But I love having this trade separately. So it's really great. Fantastic trade. You can find it in the wild. I'm going to tease.
I think I might have something else to donate.
Uh-oh. Greg's going to run away again. While Greg's doing that, I'm going to tease the next episode of Clone Saga Chronicles. The penultimate episode of CSC. DC versus Marvel. Two very special guests for that episode. Name rhymes with Bike Melee. And the other name rhymes with Mag Shathews. But it's a blast. I just worked on editing it. It's not done yet, but that is going to be coming out very, very soon. That'll be the penultimate episode of CSC. And yeah, so those are some teases. Greg, what was the other thing? I'm going to blow you up right quick.
Do you like Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Do you like the episode The Casket of Ancient Winners? Do you maybe like Thor the Dark World? Okay, forget Thor the Dark World. No one's if I mentioned that. But the villain from the episode of The Casket of Ancient Winters, Malekith the Accursed, the cool version.
Ooh. Yeah.
And he comes with a piece of Cull Obsidian.
There you go.
I'm throwing this into the pile.
He's throwing it in there. Malekith. Available if you donate to paypal.me/SpideyDude Network. So appreciative of everybody that's donated so far. It looks like we're going to not only meet our goals, but exceed those. Again, anything we raise between now and the September 30th is directly going into the website, whether it be improvements to StreamYard where we can stream to more places than we could before. Yeah, really, really excited. Thank you all so much for all of you that have already generously donated. I know it's been a crazy time for us, but it's going to be a time where we're going to be stronger. We're going to be better. I will tell you, we are going to be a little more dynamic. We'll have things that you guys can do. We're going to eventually start expanding out, but we're really excited about where we're going, and just can't thank y'all enough. I think he shares every single video we do, every single post we make.
Good.
He is one of our biggest, most ardent fans. So I'm actually kind of hoping right now he's number 2 on the Ron Friends list. So the top 2 are the ones that are getting the commission. So right now he's number 2. There's a part of me that just hopes that he stays there, and the both guys that generously donated. So Vickman actually has a story about his Revelations trade. I actually found my copy of Revelations at a one-day comic show for $7. It's one of my best Comic-Con finds, along with snagging the original 82-83 Cobra Commander for $10.
Face shield or hood?
Yeah, he'll have to answer. That's all. Honestly, almost all of my Spider-Girl digests I got in San Diego. There was a booth that was 50 off cover price of trades. And so I literally got these. These are $7.99 cover price. I got them for half price. I don't have all of them. I'm missing volumes 3 and 5 and 12. Those are the only ones that I don't have. Eventually I'll get those. I now have everything in the floppies, so I'm like, that's just me being a pure completist. But it's, but again, another thing you guys can do, I do want to mention, talking about Ron Friends right quick, catscocomics.com/friends, but also sitcomics.net. Between now and the end of the month, you can, I think 100% of the money that you pay goes directly to the artists. So help support our good buddy Ron Friends at sitcomics.net. The face shield with swivel arms.
Cool.
Greg.
So, nice. I actually prefer that face to the hood.
Yeah. So kind of just wrap this up. Again, giveaways. We got these 2 digests. We got 2 trades that have been, 2 trades that have been put up, 2 figures that have been put up, a t-shirt, 2 Ron Friends commissions of your favorite Spider-Man character or MC2 character. Lots of great swag, lots of great stuff. That poster is legit. That is legit. That is very hard to find. In fact, I may make a specific post highlighting that spectacular Spider-Man poster. If you want that, all you gotta do is donate, share, subscribe to all of our social medias. Let us know. Yeah.
Freddy Krueger wants you to donate.
Yes. So that's a very legit poster. Thank you guys so much. Once again, just thank you for the support. It really, truly means the world to me. And we're just, I'm blessed beyond measure for the fans that have liked this site and liked the shows. And we've been going on for an hour and 15. I was thinking this was only going to be 30 minutes, but
then I came on.
Then you came on. I'm glad you came on. We'll make another big, probably mega post tomorrow. I'll put that all on the socials. We'll get everything. I'll get pictures of everything. We'll post everything. And we'll kind of do one big giant mega thread. So be sure to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook and Instagram, and yeah, until next time, ladies and gentlemen. Venkman, thank you so much. I saw Javi on there. Javi, Javi's getting something sent to him. Should be getting it to his house on Monday. Something that might help him on a future project. Can't say what it is just yet, but that's a tease. Of course, Greg, thank you for being on in the comments as well. Until next time, ladies and gents, we'll see you around. Oh yes, and where's he at? Matt Bird. Matt, thank you. Always a pleasure. Matt, Greg, Vigman, Javi, thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.